over this way. Here, we'll grab real quick.
If only we had a few furs to keep us warm. A cold wind blows. Giants stomp through our village, and we have nothing but the shirts on our backs to keep us warm. You've picked a poor time to visit Lower Yorgrim.
What can I do to help?
I don't have a grand quest to offer you. We are just cold and hurt and afraid for our lives.
Well, there must be something I can do for you.
Well, the wolves came to Lower Yorgrim after the giants attacked. They roam the streets and feast on our dead. Perhaps you could collect a few wolf pelts for me. I can turn them into blankets. At least those of us that survived can stay warm.
Sure, I'll go grab them. I will go grab you some pelts. This way.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
On my... I'm gonna assume we're gonna have to come here at some point. Out of there at some point. Apparently I have pressure to get.
A most gratifying resolution. Part of me wants to do a bow.
I don't know. Kind of the beauty of this game is that you can quite easily switch your skills up to try a different weapon.
We can use this.
If you seek sanctuary, you've come to the wrong place. This is my war council, and you have interrupted its proceedings.
Your sister sent me. I'm actually here to help.
I see. Dear Urich. Always trying to help her big brother. Well, while we formulate our plans to retake Lower Yorgrim, I suppose there is something you can do.
Tell me how I can help.
Before we charge out to deal with the wolves and giants, we need someone to rescue any other villagers still trapped out there. If you could get the civilians out of the way, that will be one less thing for me and my warriors to worry about.
Sure, I'll go grab him.
Yes, and keep an eye out for my warrior, Burge. I sent him to retrieve supplies, but he hasn't returned. If you could also collect those supplies, it would improve our chances against the giants immensely.
What kind of supplies?
Rations. Made from an old family recipe. An army fights best on a full stomach, or so they say. In truth, my warriors have a tradition. They always eat these specific rations before going into battle, and I'm loath to break our routine.
Rescue villagers and retrieve the supplies.
Meet us at the manor house to the south when you've completed these tasks. The armory there contains the weapons and armor we need to make our first strike against the giants. Good luck out there, String.
Might be valuable.
Is it safe out there?
Safe enough. Scorvild Frostfin asked me to save you, save who I could. Keep your head down and get to the fishing village.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Scorfield Frostwind sent me to try to get to the safety of the fishing village.
Oh, thank you. I'll go to the fishing village. That's where Urich always takes us during an emergency. How was in the night? Let's see.
I hear the call of the wild. It's loud this night. The majestic wolves that wander the snow-covered hills howl to the cold moon above. Are they singing, I wonder? Calling each other to the hunt? Warning off other creatures to protect the pack? Perhaps it's none of those things, but the sound certainly sends shivers down my spine. It makes my mind race when I should be asleep in a warm, cozy bed. Wolves are mighty hunters, showing honor and ferocity that would make any Nord proud. They have their world beyond the fires of our villages, and we have ours. Yet at times like these, when sleep eludes me and the haunting howls fill the night, our two worlds merge. As long as that merging remains figurative, I can sit here and listen to the and dream. I thank Mara's heart that they have no desire to come closer to our homes and hearths, for this night at least. Not a... Giants, a discourse. Skyrim. It has existed since the creation of the world, and Skyrim has always had giants. That is the truth. I have studied these lumbering creatures and watched them tend to their mammoths. They are peaceful, simple beings. Not all have given in to their battle lust. Not all have given in to the need to explore that drives every Nord I've ever known. But nonetheless, we are connected to these giants, for we both share a common ancestor. The Atmorans were huge and smart. Nords descended from these ancient folk, but became the small, relatively speaking, intelligent people that we are today. Giants, on the other hand, became the huge, stupid creatures that we watch from a distance. Once we honored our cousins with offerings of cows, but this practice has fallen out of favor. Perhaps that is to the detriment of Nord villages everywhere. Today, most Nords refuse to acknowledge the obvious connection between us and the giants. We treat the giants as a nuisance, steal their grazing lands, and even hunt their mammoths for sport. This will be our undoing. Disrespect the giants is to disrespect ourselves. If we can't learn to live with our huge cousins, I fear that conflict could become all-out war, and that would be a shame. Let me tell you more about the giants. In general, they tend to be solitary creatures. The giants do gather regularly at ceremonial sites. Here they come together to trade, mate, and communicate with whatever simple methods they have developed. They have a curious relationship with their mammoths. They don't herd these creatures, but they seem to be able to communicate with them. They protect them, and in return, they get milk, cheese, and companionship. On occasion, I've even seen a giant eat a mammoth. The meal was conducted with reverence, if such a concept can be applied to a simple giant. Giants also demonstrate intricate beliefs regarding death. They have places set aside as sacred burial grounds. When a giant is sick or dying, he or she goes to one of these places to die. If a giant dies elsewhere, other giants make sure the body gets to the burial ground. They don't live near these sacred locations, and they don't guard them. They simply make use of them. Giants and Nords continue to vie for some of the same territories. Future conflict is inevitable unless we take steps to find peaceful solutions. Giants fall and Nords die, but I've never seen a giant eat a Nord.
Who are you? Did Scorvild send you?
Yes, Scorvild sent me to find you.
No, leave me alone. I didn't look in the sacks.
What are you talking about?
Please don't kill me. He sent you to get his precious meat after I failed to return, didn't he? I don't want anything else to do with Scorvild or his cult. Just leave me alone.
Oh, you and what cult?
You don't know? Scoville has always been intense, but lately he's become obsessed with power. His militia treats him like he's some sort of god. I suggest you stay out of his way and leave Lower Yorgrim before it's too late.
I don't understand any of what's going on.
Scoville organized the militia. He wants to offer his services to the Skald King, but something went wrong. He forced us to eat the disgusting rations he made. After that, the giants attacked Lower Yorgrim. I think Scoville drew the giants to us.
How did he do that?
I don't know exactly, but I think it has something to do with the rations. I looked in one of the sacks. His rations, he makes them from giant meat.
Oh, no. Scorville and his followers are eating the flesh of giants?
Scoville discovered a ritual in a secret room beneath the manor house. He's become more and more belligerent ever since. You need to tell Iraqi about this. Bring the giant meat to her as proof. She'll know what to do. Me? I'm heading to Windhelm.
Well, we've just learned from those, from that book lore that is a type of cannibalism. Oh no. I'm Xander, buddy. This way and talk to his sister.
Another chance of perfection.
You're back! Were you able to kill any of those beasts?
Yeah.
And did you bring us any of their pelts?
Yes, here are the pelts you requested.
Thank you. Some of Lower Yorgrim's refugees will sleep warmly tonight. Please.
Extraordinary. Astounding. Congratulations.
Did you find Scorvild? Are you the one who rescued the villagers?
Yes to both questions, and I know why the giants attacked. Orville's to blame. Sorry.
What? How could my brother cause the giants to attack Lower Yorgrim? That makes no sense. What proof do you have?
This is giant meat. He plans to use the meat to perform a ritual to make him stronger.
Oh no! Scorfield has gone insane! Please, you must stop him. If he goes ahead with this ritual, he'll only make matters worse.
Oh, that got really dark. I didn't realize that the meat was good. Okay, one thing I should mention, I have played through this map. Do I remember any of it? No, because I actually thought they were killing the mammoths. I thought it was mammoth meat. Oops. You are what you eat. They call me insane. That's because they're short-sighted and afraid to grasp true power when it's offered freely. In the depths of the earth, beneath the simple structures of our village, I discovered a small place of power and knowledge. A place where spirits whisper, waiting for someone to hear them. I heard their call. I listened to their holy words over and over and over again. You are what you eat, they whisper to me. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you eat. They never stopped. They never gave me a moment to clear my head. It was enough to drive me insane. No, not that word. Never that word. I am not a madman. After they prepared me and opened my mind, the spirits taught me a ritual. A recipe, if you like. It's a way to take the power and strength of my enemies and make them my own. But why settle for the mortal power of Nords when there are so many other better choices available. Daedra flesh was my first thought, but capturing and killing such a creature proved more difficult than I imagined. First, there aren't many Daedra wandering around the village, just waiting to jump into my soup pot. So I looked around, and then I saw it. A solitary creature was roaming in the plains beyond the village. A giant. What better meal could grant power and glory? What would be better than a succulent flesh of a giant? The spirits tell me that the flesh is the most potent when consumed raw, right off the bone. There are words to say and ceremonial gestures to make, preparing me for the transfer of power. When this power infuses me, nothing can stop me, not even death. As long as my head remains attached to my body, I shall return. Here is what the spirits taught me. Here is the secret to becoming what you eat. Here is the chant. You are what you eat. In Pig Latin. Is that what that was? Right, before we go down, we're gonna go up. A nosy person.
After a cursory assessment, I'm most intrigued.
Feeling the beef? Pretty sure it's giant meat. Is also giant meat, but
What happened? I heard a terrible commotion from below. Did he? Is my brother dead?
yes, he left me no choice.
I understand. I will mourn for my brother later. Right now, we still have to do something about the giants.
What do you suggest?
I don't know where the closest giant burial ground is, but perhaps if we burn the remains, it will show them that we're sorry, that we want to be left in peace. Use the fire right outside. Then meet me at the fishing camp when the task is done.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Anything? Anything? Oh, they're not friendly. They're birds. I was trying to figure out what they were. I thought they were like a red rat. I was very confused.
Did you do it? Did you burn the remains of the giants? And did it work? Are they going to leave us alone now?
It's done. The giants appear to have accepted the offering.
That's a small blessing. If I had known what Scorfield was doing, maybe I could have talked to him and stopped this. Anyway, thanks for your help. You kept a bad situation from turning even worse.
Welcome. Oop, shoot.
Did you do it? That's a small blessing.
I'm gonna go here, grab that. That way. That far corner. I know.
Another chance at perfection.
Wait. Here we go. This one, and then we're gonna go into the dungeon. And the other one. What I haven't heard or seen. I haven't seen any, because there's not any. Oh, yeah, there is. There's the Dolphin. Fine, here is dolmens. Anchor points. Nothing. Alright. Okay. Brr. Brr, brr, brr. Okay. Oh no, not a wisp, mother. All that, there's not even a chest.
I'm feeling hostility.
So I followed the rumors and found the cave. It's a chill hollow within the rock, full of ice and who knows what else. The legends of treasure must be true as well. I can feel it. Soon I'll have enough gold for us to buy the farm you always talk about. Then we can finally get married and start our life together. And soon. Yours forever. That didn't happen. This way.
Time for tea, then.
I haven't seen a single chest in this place. And just being blind to them? Plausible. It is very much plausible. Okay. Go. Go this way and then around. No, I think that's where I came from. This way and around. Going. Go on. So directionally challenged. Being cast in that way? am I supposed to go? Oh! Dude, there was it.
That was intellectually stimulating. And tranquility.
Did I climb all the way back here just to get this chest? Maybe. There we go. A simple chest at that. Alright. All that for Okay. What do we have left here? Like we need to go over here. We'll do that next. All right.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that. Where did that come from? Let it sit with you. Novel erudition always makes me heady.
Alright, I guess I'll leave myself here, and I will be back with another episode.